person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, please hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Sorry guys, I think I just went the wrong. I hope I didn't go the wrong way. This is about to take me all the way out the way and I gotta get gas. Yeah, I think I just went the wrong way. I should have got off on that exit right there. Jesus Christ. Officer Peel called back at 3:03 saying they didn't see anyone match your description. Well, okay, so guys, this is what's happening right now. Okay, this is what's happening right now. Pretty much, I was out, and now I'm thinking that I was sitting outside when that live stream ended. I was sitting outside yelling at Cali Girl, I think, because she was calling the phone while I was streaming when I told y'all I'm about to get off this stream and I lost my other phone, which was left at the bar. And then when Cali Girl was calling my phone, I answered and she was about to give me the Uber. And what happened, I think, was like she said it was 3:03 my time. Oh no, that was after. So pretty much at 2:20 when I was on the phone with her, somebody may have hit me and took my phone, my shoes and my money and left me there. And I might have been wandering around, walking around at this point, disoriented and not know what was going on for a few hours. Then I probably came to like, oh shoot, what's going on? I think that's pretty much what happened at this point. So I can't sue anybody. That matter. You gotta understand, I'm a fully functional adult. I left that bar in peace and I went outside the bar and, you know, messed up. I messed up. But I can't sue anybody for my fault. I mean, it ain't like the pill happened. It ain't like if I got a pill, it ain't like I could prove that it happened at their bar. I don't know. So I can't really look to sue. I gotta just go with the flow and just hope that it was no medication in me. Shout out to Panther Train, I appreciate that. Now, on the other hand though, you know what's crazy? I never ever lost a phone before. Like I never lost a phone like drunk. I've made a mistake, like I was at the beach and I might have lost the phone in the water and I couldn't find it because a wave hit me and I dropped my phone. That happened a couple times. I was actually, like a few times I left my phone on the hood of the car and I drove off and realized after I was all the way down the street, I lost my phone. I didn't know where it was at. One time I was on the freeway and like I hit a big bump and I had the phone in my hand and it fell out of my hand before, actually on the passenger side seat, because I was like taking a picture or something. I've had these happen before, but I never lost the phone because I was drunk, okay? No, I forgot to put cologne on because I understand. By the way, I didn't get assaulted sexually. What is if there's any drug, a chance of drugs being put on you, like, you know, you pretty much were given a drug, like they do, it's called sexual assault because you may have been sexually assaulted. I don't think I was sexually assaulted. You know, my booty hole ain't hurting. Like there's nothing that would say to me that I got sexually assaulted. So I'm not gonna even play around with that game of being sexually assaulted. So right now I'm headed to the gas station. If I make it, I might run out of gas. But no, I know, because the nurse even said, was my pants like messed up? Like was my pants down? Was my jacket off? Like was my clothes ruffled up? Like nothing was wrinkled. I was literally perfectly good when I came to. So nobody's gonna grate me and then like pull my pants up, my boxers up, and do everything and act like nothing happened. That ain't gonna happen. Okay, I know y'all might want, some of y'all might want that to have happened because that's funny for some of you guys, but that's not funny for me. But if that happened, I would literally tell the nurse, and I would have told the police that that happened, but that ain't happened. Okay, like you understand, the only way that, like if that happened, I would feel my booty rupture, because you do realize I'm straight. I never had penetration. So like if that happened, I'm pretty sure I would feel like pain. I'll probably be bleeding. Like, come on, okay? So we're not gonna go there. Let's like that, like graping ain't funny. Like it ain't that, graping is not funny. Absolutely, you're right, Purple. Graping ain't funny. And these people, for y'all to be like thinking like that's the joke, like it's funny that if I was to have gotten raped, like I said, there ain't nothing funny about that, okay? Look, guys, when it comes down to it, guys, I was trying to have a good night. All I wanted to do, guys, was get drunk. Shout out to Just Make Comments. I wanted to get drunk. Shout out to Joshua Sylvia. I wanted to get drunk, go down there and turn up and make my name. You know how like Gambit on Daredevil? I mean on Deadpool? He was like, yeah, I just want to make a name for myself. You know, I'm here to make a name for myself, you know, because they've been trying to make a Gambit movie forever. That's kind of what it is. I was trying to make a name for myself and, you know, whatever. And it just didn't work out. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. I got to make it. Text. It is bad, Jay's picks. Everything is like everything will be good if Asurion covers my phone. See, the issue was when I left the Verizon store, I attached my other SIM to that phone, and what they're trying to do is say because there was no usage on the number, that was active on the phone. They're trying to say that they don't have to. They're pretty much trying to say they don't have to cover the phone because I didn't use the phone that the phone was active, but it doesn't matter because I had the device connected to two lines, and one of the lines had insurance, so they have to cover me, and they're trying to not cover me, and it's kind of confusing. But they have to cover the brand new phone because I just got the phone. I was using the phone with both lines. So they can't like say they're not gonna cover me, but they're trying to like pretty much say that they're not gonna cover my phone, which I'll be cooked if they didn't. Now I'll be pissed. I'm not gonna activate the line because I don't like at this point. I'm not gonna activate the line because I want the Asurion to do their thing. Because if I activate the line, then it's a chance they might say that like it might just be a mess. So I'm gonna just wait it out. I don't know if they pistol whipped me because all I got is one sharp cut right here now. I don't know if they pistol whipped me. I think if they pistol whipped me, I'll have more bruising. So I think what happened was they just like hit me with something hard and knocked me out, took all my stuff, and kept it moving. Now here's the thing, guys. Look, I'm like, I know when the cops get the video footage, they're going to get the video footage of me being assaulted. I bet you $1 million it was from a black person, a nigga. And it makes me angry because, like, why do we do it to each other? Rob a white person. Why rob me? And the reason why I know, because most white folks are not taking your Jordans off your feet. That's freaking disgusting. To take somebody's shoes that they've been wearing off their feet. That's a black crime. That's where they got me, taking my shoes off my feet and taking my dusty chain off my neck. That dusty chain. And it ain't no way, because I was in front of that bar, it ain't no way a freaking crackhead did. I think what happened was the Uber driver picked me up, or the guy, I got in the wrong car, and I think that the driver knew I was in the wrong car. He drove me a little bit away, and then he dropped me off, and I got robbed. And if that's the case, he's going to get in trouble, because if you pick up somebody, if somebody gets in your car and you know that they think it's an Uber and you drive them somewhere and drop them off, you're accomplice to it. And he's going to be responsible for my phone being missing, because it's going to be part of his insurance claim. I mean, I'm going to sue him. Actually, the police are going to arrest him, and then I'm going to sue him. And I'm pretty sure he got $2,000 to his life to give me my phone money back. I mean, my iPhone back, and give me money out of my pocket back, because he's going to be responsible. Because guess what? If that guy indeed did that. And by the way, I didn't get in the Uber that I called. I got into, from what Cali Girl said, I got into a random car. And I don't remember that. But if I did, I slightly remember getting in a car though. But the person I remember was the guy from the hotel. So I think that I mixed up the hotel pickup with, so I think realistically, guys, I think that I think that I was on the bench, and I think that either way I got picked up in a car, or the guy, somebody robbed me and right in front of the club, like right there, took my stuff. And either way, there's going to be video. There's video all over downtown. It's going to be a video. I'm either walking away with somebody, like walking away with a black, or I got into a car, and it's going to be on camera. So if the camera, if it shows white people doing it, then I'm going to come on this live stream and I'm going to apologize to the blacks. But you know what? I know it was a black. I'm sorry, I know it was a black. Because when my shoes are missing, my rusty, dusty chain is missing, at that point, I know that it was a black. Because white folk ain't taking no dusty, nasty chain. They're not taking no Jordans off my feet. Okay, they might take the iPhone, the money, if they're grimy, but they're not taking no Jordans like that. But yeah. I just called the police department and asked them to talk to a detective. Guys, you gotta understand. See, I'm not one of those woke, I can't even use the R word no more. I'm not a low IQ person, okay? I'm not a low IQ. Okay, shout out to Andrew Peterson. I'm not low IQ, okay? Understand. You know, you have like these white journalists that they'll go to like to a ghetto somewhere. They'll go to a ghetto somewhere and they'll act like surprised when they get robbed. Like, bruh, this just, when you go to a poverty struck area or you go to a black area, you're gonna get robbed if you're out flashy, blah, 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 okay? They do it anyway just to prove a point, and then they get robbed and they wanna blame all black people. No, niggas robbed you. You shouldn't have went around niggas. You should have stayed around your white folks and around normal black folks. But here's the situation, okay? I don't put myself in bad situations like that. Now, no, I was downtown Wilmington. See, I just found out that there's gangs in Wilmington, a lot of gangs in Wilmington. I didn't know that. So my thing was, I was just chilling. I was just chilling. And you got to understand, what happened to me is something that happens when you get robbed by the blacks. They take your shoes, your money, and they take your chain, they take all your all the materialistic things. And you gotta understand, I can't be surprised. Because guess what? I went to an area that the blacks live at. I told y'all downtown Wilmington is grimy and dusty because for some reason all the blacks live in like 4 ghettos. Like all the niggas, they live in 4 ghettos in Wilmington, and one of them are downtown Wilmington. So I can't be surprised at this happening. You know, it sucks. It happened, but it happened. So with that said, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this. But I'm gonna get my phone back, and just next time I'm not going to. Hold on one more time, guys. Oh, look, it doesn't really matter about the race, but it does matter about the race. Look, it doesn't really matter about the race, but it does matter about the race. It matters about the race because of the fact. Shout out to Daniel Berry. Shout out to Flower Hair. Shout out to Panther Trading. I mean, to Big. I don't know. Look, guys. Look, colors should not matter, and it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is that this situation happened because of ignorant nigga 9 times out of 10. That's it. We do it to ourselves. And that's what I'm saying. We got to figure this out. No, I make mistakes. Let me say this. Let me make a public service announcement, okay? Let me tell y'all the levels of niggerdom. So here's the thing. Just because you're broke, you don't got no money, you're just dusty, don't make you a nigga. That don't make you a nigga. Just because you had the misfortune of being raised by a single mother. Shout out to you, Kev. Yeah, I'm gonna make it all back today betting, but like not back bet. I already made it back already, but I'm gonna make more money betting today. And I'm gonna move differently. But here's the situation. What makes you a nigga, in my eyes, is when you take from people, when you steal from people, when you hurt people for no reason. Okay? It's when you just can't be a a civilized human being. That's what makes you a nigga. Okay? Like, if you are ghetto, that don't make you a nigga. That makes you just a ghetto person. You could be white ghetto, black ghetto, you could be whatever ghetto. But when I say nigga, that's the worst, most grimiest, disgusting person. And I like niggas. I just don't. Because all they do is destroy. Like, I'm out here trying to save these niggas. I'm over here talking about, I'll give you $20 to start an account up with. I'm trying to help you guys make some money. And y'all gonna rob me? The guy that's trying to help put money in y'all pocket, giving y'all this strategy, y'all gonna rob me and take my stuff? Just take my shoes. Don't take my phone. Come on, bruh. You can't use the phone. Like, you were better off, nigga, that more likely took my shit. You were better off, like taking my phone number and getting this game instead of taking my stuff. Now, guess what? All bets are off on me helping niggas. Now I'm not doing no free help. No, you're done. You're cooked. You're cooked. No more free help for you. So all of me trying to save the community, I'm going to save black Americans. Fuck niggas. Because guess what? Like, no respect. Everything in my life. I told y'all about when I was on a motorcycle at the gas station one day. And I had these two dirty, disgusting, miserable niggas try to rob me for my fake chain I had. I'm not buying a real $50,000 chain, but they thought the chain was real. They tried to take my chain, my bracelet and all that. And they literally had a gun and they were trying to rob me and the cops got called and I was in the, thank God the gas station attendant saw this and he literally like locked the doors, bulletproof glass, and he wouldn't allow me to walk out the building and get robbed. And he called the cops, and the cops had both of those dudes on the back of their, in the back of their freaking, on the back of their car, hands behind their back, getting arrested with guns. You're right, Kay. What makes it you, and what makes, I don't think financial literacy, lack of knowledge, lack of, so I don't think that makes you a nigga. Because some people, I lack financial literacy, and I wouldn't call myself a nigga, because I don't hurt nobody. So I don't know, I see what you're saying, but I wouldn't say just that. I think it's just being a terrible human being. But here's the point. I almost got robbed that day. Minding my business. Left the bar on my motorcycle, going home, and they tried to rob me. How fair is that? How fair is that? How fair is that? Niggas aren't shit. That's the reason why I don't be around them. Every single time I've been physically assaulted, like pretty much like attempted, like the motorcycle and then my car being broken into, it's always niggas doing that. Like, stop. That's why I don't like you. Listen, Big Tong, I don't want to block you. Relax, man. I know you're one of the haters, the people that I blocked on my channel. Dude, this ain't the time, okay? I don't care about white people because they're not hurting me. I've not been hurt. My family's never been hurt by a white person, never been robbed from, all I've been was ripped off financially by white people. And that was half of my fault because I was stupid enough to do things without contracts and agreements. But me physically being hurt, like Saturday, was only blacks that do it. Yes, pothead, you're absolutely right. Small population responsible for majority of crimes because they don't got dads at home. I never owned a club. What are you talking about? They just booted. It was their club, and I had a partnership agreement verbally, and they didn't go with it. I could have sued, but I didn't sue. I just said whatever. But the nigga, the black dude that I did Zodiac with, he stole my deposit of $5,000. And he stole PPP money that he did a PPP loan for the club, and he didn't give me no money from that. Guess what? I got ripped off 2 times by that nigga, absolute nigga, who messes with little kids, little girls. I got messed around with that. Once again, and he tried to fight me, trying to go into my building before we pieced it up, and I started running the building, the business. I'm sorry. It might hurt a lot of y'all black dudes because this is the problem. You are a nigga if you're calling the victim bad for being a victim of a situation because you don't want niggas to be called out. You're the problem. You're the problem. And you can go off of my channel. Leave. Go away. Shout out to What's Wrong with America. Go away. So Big Tong, you get the boot. You go bye-bye, Big Tong. I warned you. You go bye-bye. So now back to the point. I'm not, like, if you are literally making up excuses for niggas being niggas, fuck you. Because you guys are the problem. Nobody in this country should have to worry about getting robbed. Nobody should have to have that word of caught lacking, the black nigga word, caught lacking. That should not be a freaking thing. We made that a thing. Caught lacking. You got caught lacking. Like, fucking caught lacking. When the last time you heard a white person, or if you've been to a white club and you heard white people say, don't get caught lacking out here? Nobody does that. This is what made me me at the beginning of my YouTube channel when I was telling y'all I don't fuck with niggas. And y'all got mad at me. And when I made content against niggas. Because y'all always make excuses up for nigga behavior. And right now I'm on one. Because I might be out of a $1,400 iPhone. Because of niggas. I bet you $1 million. Because I'm actually going to the police department in person. I'm actually going there. And I bet you $1 million. I bet you $1 million. It's gonna be a nigga on that freaking video robbing me. Guys, it's not rocket science. I'm a law-abiding citizen out here. Yes, I do some like petty stuff that might be considered bad. But for the most part, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Okay? I don't play those lacking games and retarded. I don't play, you know what? F it. Fuck it. This video, I'm doomed. I know they're shadow banning me again because I'm using the M word and I keep saying like nigga. I don't care. This video, I'm cooked. I'll get the numbers in time, but I gotta speak my piece. So, okay, here's the thing. I might have to do that. I might have to just get a phone with Apple directly and just make payments on it. And it automatically have Apple Care. But here's the thing, okay? I added Asurion because Asurion is better than Apple Care. Asurion, they give you a phone next day. Like, it's fast. Apple Care, they take a minute. You know, they take a minute. But I should have used Apple Care. I've been using Apple Care with this iPhone and my other iPhone. I use Apple Care. But I should have used it with that one. But here's the point, guys. Appreciate that, Brandon. Shout out to Cranberry. Here's the situation. Nobody, I appreciate it. YouTube put me on the home screen. Here's the situation. I have to worry about getting caught lacking. Because guess what? White clubs, community, I never, ever, ever heard anybody say don't get caught lacking. Watch yourself. Never. Only around niggas. People say lacking and don't get robbed and watch out for this, watch out for that. I don't want to have to live life like that. That's the reason why right now I'm about to move with the whites. Right now, I'm about to go and look at, try to get an apartment with the whites. I'll have my that room still. I'll have that room for now. Help MJ out. But I'm going to literally just, I'm going to literally have that room. But I'm going to go get an apartment with the whites. And guess what? It ain't no caught lacking. When I was living with the whites in California, LA, I had everything I wanted. I walked around with my chain on. I had all the shoes I wanted. I flossed. I had cash out. Whenever I wanted to do, I did. I never, ever, one time had to worry about getting caught lacking. You know what's crazy too? You don't see the difference. Yes, my son has a white man who's the stepdad living with him. And guess what? He ain't on that YN stuff. So I'm happy. Shout out to stepdad. But guess what? If it was a nigga, my son would have been on one. You realize the thought of me even going and doing this with the police force and stuff, niggas are gonna clown me and say, dude, you're a snitch. Oh, why are you snitching? Why don't you just let them live? Like, you know, you got caught lacking. You know, I mean, it's fair game. Fuck you, bitches. No, I'm gonna snitch and I'm gonna make sure that person goes down. I'm gonna be in a court like, hey, it's the person on the camera. That's the one that robbed me. Fuck that motherfucker. And I hope he got, whoo, boy, I don't hope he got kids because I don't want his kids to be raised by a freaking disgusting piece of shit like him. Hold on, guys, 1 second.
while he's muted, let me give you all some context. He's an SA victim who had to get checked for Bootyhole Bandits. They probably tested, see if they had semen in there. And his dummy behind did not do the appropriate things you do before you go out drinking, which is one, make sure you have a meal that's full of carbs. Carbs absorb the alcohol, and bread too. Tend to load up on that. That helps. Two, he drank very hard liquor, and he did not space in between because his BMI is very low. He weighs like 45 pounds, soaking wet. So because he's got that low BMI, he shouldn't be drinking as much as he was. He was drinking like a fish. And the third thing that he did that was dumb was he flashed a wad of cash and provoked the YNs to rob him. Well, careful what you wish for. Wish is granted. So they took advantage of it.
All right, my bad, guys. Let's see. Yeah, I'm having a conversation with my son, guys. Shout out to OG. Yes, OG, I'm angry right now. I'm even angrier than I was because my iPhone, I might have to pay for a new iPhone if they don't. I mean, the claim, they can't deny it because I had insurance on the phone. And the Verizon store literally told me that I can add that other line and they didn't say, like, if I put insurance on that line, I got to be covered when I walk out the building. Because if I drop the phone walking out, they got to cover me. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. I'm going to say this one last time. It's no reason why I should have got robbed other than niggas being niggas. So all I'm saying is, yes, I'm angry. I'm angry because I try to show respect to these niggas all the time. I treat them like human beings. Even though I know they be on that grimy stuff, I treat them like human beings every time. Literally, I always treat them like human beings. And for them to do what they did to me was freaking diabolical. Hold on, guys. I can use my other phone. Hold on, I gotta transfer this money around. OG, this is the problem, OG. This is the problem, OG. Listen, OG, you live around white folks, you said. You live in a nice community. When the last time you heard some white folks say, don't get caught lacking out here? Like, don't get caught, like, don't move wrong, you can get robbed. When was the last time? OG, I might have not been roofied. I think, like, OG, you're late to the party. I woke up and, like, yesterday I showered, but I washed my face with water. I didn't put soap on my face because I had AirPods in. OG, I put soap on my eye and I got that mark right there. Somebody hit me with an object that was sharp right here in my eye. So now it goes from, I wasn't roofied, I was just drunk, and somebody hit me upside my head with something and robbed me. And if they stole my Jordans and my dusty ass chain on top of my iPhone and my money, more than likely it was niggas. That's what more than likely happened, OG. That's the reason why I'm going in right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go downtown. I'm literally going downtown. After I leave here, I'm putting on my jacket. I'm literally going to all the bars to see if anybody got questions. Yes, K. Here's the thing, K. Watch me be drunk like that probably in the next like month again, and watch I'll get home safe. You know why? Because I'm never getting drunk around niggas. I'm never getting drunk around niggas again. I'm only going to white bars. Like, K, I've been multiple times in Vegas. All I did was get drunk every day. I'm talking about smashed. I made it a purpose to get drunk to where I'm sloppy, falling down on the ground. Drunk, walking into my hotel or walking back into my apartment. Okay? I've never, ever been robbed, never been taken advantage of, never anything happened before. You know why? Because the whites don't think drunk guy, sloppy, let me take from him. No, they think let me help him get to his door, which happens a lot of times. And if I see a white person sloppy drunk that I know coming to go into their apartment, I'm going to help them get in. That's what you do. But niggas are going to think, oh, shoot, we can take advantage of that dude and we can like freaking take what he got. That's what happened right now, Kay. Yes, I was robbed. Just like all the other times in my life that I was physically robbed, it was by niggas. Hey, I'm alive, man. I'm on live stream, though. Yeah, I'll hit you up shortly. All right. That's the reason why I'm so angry right now, because I bet you any money that when I go to that police department and they pull up the video, it's going to be black males that rob me. Just watch. And that's going to add to why I've been going off for 4 years on my YouTube channel. Why I've been cussing y'all out, or not cussing y'all, but going in and telling y'all I don't want to hear shit about niggas because they're no good. I got niggas as friends. Yes, I got a few niggas as friends. But am I going to be like trusting them with my stuff? No. There's no viable reason to be a nigga. There's just not. There's just not. There's no reason. There's nothing good about being a nigga. It's nothing good about it. Nothing gets accomplished with it. Nothing. Nothing gets accomplished. You understand? Nothing is accomplished being a nigga. And once again, like I said before, I'm sorry, guys, for being mean. I'm sorry if I'm being mean to the niggas. But understand, I've literally never been robbed by anybody or attempted robbed by anybody but niggas. And I'm black. Why do we rob each other? They stole $400, which I don't care. They stole my iPhone. That's what I care about. The Jordans, I don't care about. I don't care about the Jordans. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the Fugazi chain. It was silver, but it was like fake gold silver, whatever you want to call it. It was like silver, but gold plated. I don't care about that chain. It was dusty. All I care about is freaking my phone. It ain't proximity. It ain't. Because guess what? Like when I'm around the whites, do I get robbed? No. Which is why I tell y'all I live with the whites. I don't live around niggas. That's why. I hope y'all see why. Like, I don't want to hear nothing else about, like, why I'm being ignorant and this and that. This is why. This is why. This is why. Yeah, I got robbed for my J's. Yeah, everything about that, Mav. This is the thing, too, guys, I want you to remember. This is what I want you to remember, okay? Guys, we're in America. We're in America. Why the hell am I getting shamed? Why the hell am I getting shamed for being mad that, see, the problem is y'all, Kay, once again, Kay, I get that. I agree with you on that. But once again, Kay, if I was in a white bar, you know what would happen? They would put me in a taxi and tell the driver to take me to my hotel. You understand, Kay? I was being reckless, but guess what? We're in America. That does not give you a right to be robbed. And once again, if I was around white folks or regular blacks, the good blacks, this would not have happened. This would not have happened. I would be perfectly safe. That wasn't a college bar. That was a regular bar. This is a college town. But and even if I was around the whites, guys, I will go to, I'm going to go to Riceville Beach. I'm going to go to Riceville Beach. And with all the whites, you're going to see it's going to be more white than you can imagine. You're going to see, and I bet you any money, I'm going to get sloppy. And I bet you any money, it won't be a thought. It won't be a thought. It won't be a thought of me getting robbed. It won't be a thought. It won't be a thought of me getting robbed. It ain't even going to be a sniffle of me getting robbed. Just watch. It ain't going to happen. Kev, I get that, but Kev, I've never ever had to deal with caught lacking around white people. That's not even a word in the dictionary around white folks. It's not even a word, caught lacking. Like, when are we going to understand that this is a nigga situation? Like, this is a situation that niggas made. Lacking, caught lacking. Like, to have to watch your back is something that black folks, we did. We created this issue to where we got to, like, watch our backs at all times to not get caught lacking. I'm sorry. If I call a white person right now that ain't in the hood and I say, don't get caught lacking, they're going to say, what is getting caught lacking? Like, if I called the lawyer, you know, like, if I called Duco, if I said, hey, don't get caught lacking, he's gonna be like, what are you talking about, caught lacking? You understand this ain't a real thing, caught lacking? It's only for us blacks. We gotta worry about getting caught lacking. Like, Jays, that's the point. I've been partying for 20 years. I know the difference from black club and white club. And white club, I've never, ever, I've been drunker than I was Saturday, and I've never, ever worried about getting robbed. Never worried about getting robbed. Never a thought in my mind of getting robbed. So I'm sorry, guys, that I'm angry. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm angry. As hell. Because now I'm without my phone and I might have to pay for a brand new iPhone, and I'm pissed. I'm pissed. But it ain't the end of the world. We're going to make the money back. I hope I can get my mindset properly done so I can be on point. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Now they're not gonna. Now PayPal is gonna let me transfer money out of my. Oh, fuck. Actually, hold on. I forgot. I got a PayPal card. I can take money out the ATM machine. I'm tripping. We're good. We're good. Come on, don't tell me I lost my PayPal. Okay, I got the PayPal. I'm happy I didn't bring my bag with me. I'm happy that I was smart enough. Because here's the thing, guys. See, y'all might not think that I got street smarts, but I was smart enough. Guys, I was smart enough to not bring. Okay. Just because I'm talking about niggas, okay, does not mean I want to be white. This is what makes me mad at you guys. Okay, I have the right to be angry when I know niggas robbed me. I didn't say black people. I said niggas robbed me. Okay, the blacks robbed me. Okay, so get out of your feelings. If you want to be in your feelings, it's your right. I don't care if you're in your feelings, but I'm gonna hold that. This chat is pretty much people who have dealt with ninjas, who know what time I'm talking about. We can't stand. All they do is destroy. We know what time it is. Okay? I'm assuming you just don't know what time it is. God dang it. The ATM fee is freaking $3. But we know what time it is, Kay. So all I'm saying is, I'm sorry, Kay. I'm gonna go in on them. I'm gonna go in on them all day. I'm gonna go in on them. Because what happened to me should not have happened. It's that simple. Should not have happened. But guess what? When you have a certain group of people around you, you have to worry about that being caught lacking. And it's crazy that we're sitting here and literally getting caught lacking. You guys are so upset. You're upset about me using the word getting caught lacking. You know that's a black word that no other group of people uses that. No Asian in the Asian community ever says to their mom, don't get caught lacking. Like, don't be out like class. Appreciate that, Jay. Or you might get caught lacking. Nobody says that but us. And you mad at me being angry that I got robbed by us? Because I got caught lacking. You realize just the past 2 days you guys have been going in on me, telling me that I got caught lacking. I shouldn't have been downtown. Drunk. Because, like, people were looking at me to rob me. You understand that's a black thing? Like, getting caught lacking and robbed. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm not changing my ways. Like, I gotta go pay for something. I gotta go maneuver some money. And guess what? I got cash on me right now. Come get it. Because guess what? I'm in America. And if you gotta rob me to feed your family, There's a good place, and it's a good place. It's a cold place in hell waiting for you. Cold place in hell. Because guess what? I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, and I don't carry cash all like that unless I'm going to spend the money. And right now I gotta go to take care of something, so I gotta take this cash out. But guess what? I'm gonna continue living my life. Nobody's gonna tell me that I'm gonna get caught lacking, so I can't carry cash. Crap. And the bank just declined. Hold on, guys. I gotta see how much.
DJ was in the car going, they took my chain, they took my
Hold on, I still have
Jordans.
200 more.
I looked at the brother, said, damn, what's next?
I'm gonna have my peace in 2 days. I'm gonna have my peace in 2 days. I'm not on camera telling people to rob me. I said that if y'all want to be grimy because you want to be, then come rob me. Because guess what? What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Ninjas wanna rob. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna live my life. I gotta take out money out of the ATM machine. Okay? Guess what? I'm not gonna be around ninjas no more. I gotta go handle something. I gotta go pay for something because I'm trying to subsidize myself. You realize there's no ninjas around here. You know why? Because this is the white area of Wilmington. We come get it. Come get it. Ain't getting robbed out here because there's no ninjas around here. It ain't even a thought. Me showing that money on camera right now and somebody saw me in a car with the money in my hand, it ain't no thought of them robbing me. You know why? Because there's no ninjas around here. Nobody thinks like that. Nobody thinks this guy just flashed $800. These white folks, these old ass white folks, they're thinking they got their money. They got their money. They got their pension. They work hard. That's what they think. That's what they think. They're not sitting around here thinking I'm gonna hit a lick on a guy.
Idiot.
Washed up hoops don't start today. I'm blocking you.
Dummy. You put this on yourself. Live with the consequences.
Appreciate you, Louis Squares. Shout out to Paris, man. Look, I'm sorry. If I see Paris with his freaking Scott pack and I see him with a Louis Vuitton bag that costs like $2,000, do you think I'm going to be thinking in my head I'm about to rob Paris because he's black and I'm black and that's just what we do? No, I'm going to be like, bro, that's a nice ass car. That's a nice freaking bag. That's a nice bag. Am I gonna rob Paris? No. And Paris, you're in the chat right now. You don't got that gun for white folks. You know the only person that would even come close to getting shot by you is niggas. That's the point. We don't have guns for we don't have guns for nothing but niggas. Like if you ask anybody, like, do you need a gun? You don't need a gun unless you have to avoid niggas breaking into your house and robbing you. Nobody else does that. You realize that white people are like appalled if you tell them you about to have a gun in an apartment complex. They're like, oh my God, you got a gun here? Nobody has guns because nobody gets robbed unless you live around niggas. And you gotta worry about them breaking into your car. That's what I'm saying. I don't hate black people at all. I love my people. Like, ask Trader, do I not love Trader? I looked out for him big time. Ask Trader, do I not got love for him? K, you realize that half the country is white. You do realize that you realize the majority of white people are gun enthusiasts. They hunt, they do stuff like that. But I'm talking about the normal regular white people that live in apartments, that live in like middle of nowhere towns. The only reason why they end up getting guns is because of freaking us and our crime. Most people don't have guns, don't need guns, don't want guns. The YNs, they're the ones destroying everything for us. You understand? You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I'm so scared of black people, but I'm about to go to the YMCA after I go put this money in this account. I'm about to go to the YMCA and I'm about to go hoot with all black folks. I'm about to go hoot with all black folks. 9 times out of 10 is going to be majority black people. Y'all see my streams. I'm cool with all of them. What are you talking about, scared of black people? I show them the most love in the world. I show black people the most love in the world. Trader, majority of the people I'm trying to make money with are black. That I offered to give some money to start up an account. Did I have to do that? No. I told y'all, I will never ever hate a black man. No matter what. Even this guy that robbed me. I'm not going to hate him. I'm going to dislike him, but I'm not going to hate him. Just give me my phone back. And just say sorry. Give me my phone back. Say sorry. I don't fucking care about the Jordans. If they mean that much to you, have them. I don't want to see your kids have a man like go to jail that shouldn't even be around him anyway. So actually, I want you to go to jail. But here's the situation. We're in fucking America. We're in America. And I'm trying to put money in y'all pockets. The blacks, I'm trying to put money in y'all pockets. Literally, all I care about is you guys learning this information to make this money sports betting. And guess what? I'm still going to provide it. Did I say I'm going to stop giving the information out? You know, a lot of people got free, like a lot of people got the free account. They didn't even pay the $20. And I'm still giving information. Jay's Picks, they don't understand that. I put black people in position. Since I inherited that money, I put black people in position to win. Okay, this is the first time that I actually got caught lacking. Let's use that word, got caught lacking, okay? You understand, I've had a lot of attempts on like physical robbery that I got passed because coincidentally, cops got called or I wasn't home at the time. But it was always black people that did it. It's okay, I get it. You're big bad, I guess, and they ain't gonna rob you. But guess what? It's the blacks robbing people at gunpoint. It's the blacks hitting you and taking your stuff. Taking your Jordans off your feet. You understand? I think it was the Jordans on my feet that got me got. Because guess what? I was by myself with some retros, fresh retros I shouldn't have had on because I'm around black folks. Now, you really understand, just think about that. They say don't even wear Jordans in the hood because you're going to get robbed. The hospital said they got to run the test. They said it's going to take a few days and they'll let me know if something was in my system. But understand, you can't even buy Jordans without the blacks trying to rob you. Name one shoe that a white person would buy and have to worry about the whites robbing them. Name one thing. Name one thing, please. Kay, y'all in the chat. Let me know one thing that white people are going to buy. I'm talking about a realistic thing that any white person can buy. Let me know one thing that a realistic thing. I'm not talking about jewelry or whatever. That goes for anybody. I'm talking about a realistic thing that white people buy that they literally have to worry about getting robbed. Like they know if they wear this out, they're going to get robbed. Please, can y'all answer that for me, please? Let me know one thing that a white person, let me know one thing. Please. Let me know one thing. I said something that's convenient. That's convenient that you buy as a white person. Crocs. They don't get robbed for their polo shirts. Guys, I gotta pause this for a second. I gotta mute this and pause this. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back with y'all.
While he's away, this dude provoked people in the club, flashed a whole bunch of money, and he looked like a damn tourist. He was a target. He is a target. If he goes back, he's going to get
So
hit.
because I talk about money on my live stream, so because I'm talking about money out in public, that means I'm supposed to be okay with getting robbed. You do realize that white people, when they go to white clubs, it's like flexing all day and they don't worry about getting robbed for flexing. Like, that's crazy.
I bet I can go to the same spot and I will walk away with nothing done to me because I'm not flashy. I go there, enjoy myself. I have one card. I put a tab, close the tab, and walk out. Easy. DJ walking in there like it's Cash Money Millionaire music video 2004, throwing all his all his cash around saying bling bling. Yeah, you shined a light on yourself. You put a target on your back. No shit. You're gonna get hit. So sad to watch someone just do what he did in public again and say, "Hey, come and get me." And it's like you never learned your lesson. Like you're gonna get hit again, bro. Like it's gonna happen. Matter of time. But we here for it though. And K going in. Shout out to K. And J Media. J Media is so freaking funny. And that Kev dude is on point. Shout out to y'all. Yes, Jay. He was a whole bunch of barefoot walking around for miles, barefoot as all get out, confused and drunk and not drugged, drunk because he did not properly drink like he's supposed to. He drank like he was in his 20s. You can't do that, especially when you're older and you have the BMI of a freaking 12-year-old. You got to be careful.